Hey Aries, Alice here for your New Year's prediction reading for 2023. So we're just going to go through the months of this year and see what kind of energy we can expect from now in the current energy. So energy's fluid, so just keep that in mind. Although I did do a reading for myself last year in January, and most of it seemed to be like accurate just in terms of the general energies. So I'm learning from that, and it'll probably be very general because specifics aren't, I feel like, for that far long term. Specifics, like, I don't think energy works like that with specifics. So that's what we're going to be looking at. We're going to go through each month. We'll get a sort of an energy like for the entire year for you. Basically the lesson for you to learn. And yeah, I'm not going to really spend too much time on the intro here because I feel like this is going to be at least 40 minutes. Because there's 12 months, and even if I just spend like 5 minutes per month, that's like an hour. So maybe like an hour. So I guess get comfortable, okay, as we go through the year and what you can expect this year. For if you want to know more about my readings and how I do my readings, all the information is in the description box below. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may apply to you in your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you'd like a personal reading, I have those available on my Etsy shop. The New Year's readings are available for a limited time, just for January, because I don't see the point in having them past January. So they're there if that is something that you're interested in. Okay, so let's get started here. So this is kind of, this will be the year. I'm using the bunny deck because it is, well, I'm not because, but I just realized I've been using the bunny deck and I'm like, oh, it is the year of the rabbit in Chinese New Year. So funny how that turns out. Okay, so first we're going to get the overall energy. So I'm using Major Arcana just for that. I don't think don't need the Minor Arcana, just for the overall sort of theme of the year for you. So let's see, for Aries, what is the overall theme for Aries for year 2023? And we'll go from there. So this is going to be basically, what is the lessons for you to learn this year in what area? Oh, how it's going to come out. No reversals because it doesn't matter. The energy of the card will be the same. So what is the theme for Aries for 2023? The High Priestess. Yeah, I was kind of getting a spiritual vibe here. I feel like your year, you're going to probably feel a lot of spiritual growth. You might even just be more interested in spirituality, things like meditating, maybe getting back with nature a lot more. I feel that too. And using your intuition. I feel like a lot of this is like honing those skills, like your intuition, and really like strengthening that, strengthening any sort of spiritualness, I guess, could put it that way. There's just a lot of spiritual growth, I feel, for this year, which kind of translates to more about you. It is all about you, self-love and taking care of yourself as well, but on a spiritual sense more along those lines. So that's kind of the theme for you. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what energies can we expect for Aries for 2023. If I can shuffle. Okay. I'm going to put them face down for now. So we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So first we're going to look at the energy, your current energy now that you're bringing into 2023. Interesting. High Priestess in reverse. So this explains a lot why the theme of this year is the High Priestess. I feel like you're going into 2023. Perhaps you're having a bit of a crisis of faith. Perhaps maybe you're not sure what you believe right now. You know, maybe what in terms of spirituality, perhaps there's a couple things I can feel like with this. Maybe you did have some sort of belief in spirituality, and maybe there have been things that have happened that have made you question it, made you wonder if this is the right path for you, if you're going down the right path. I feel like there's a lot of questioning that's going on here, and maybe you're wondering, is that my intuition? Like second guessing your intuition. Like, is that what I feel? Or is that what I want to feel? Is my ego getting in the way? You know, is it wishful thinking? Or is this actually what I feel? And like, it's just starting to kind of like, it feels get in your head a little bit here and not feeling your intuition as much. This is also an energy of that you're aware of what's going on around you, but at the same time, it's like you're ignoring it on purpose. It's like knowing what's going on in your energy, but not really dealing with it. Yeah, we have the Tower here and the Star. Such a lot of powerful energies here. Yeah, it feels like does feel like a crisis of faith a little bit. Like, am I on the right path? The Star is very much, you know, guidance, you know, to, yeah, perhaps your life purpose. But also, what is it that you hope for? You know, what is it that you wish to happen here? And I feel like with the Tower here, something may have happened quite unexpectedly or out of nowhere that has made you perhaps question your faith or question your intuition, question your instincts, like start to almost doubt yourself. I feel like it's more about you. Like, yeah, it can be in the broader sense, like if we're talking about spirituality or even religion, but I feel it's more questioning yourself. Not necessarily what you know, but how you feel. It's like, am I feeling what I actually feel? For example, it can be maybe you feel something towards somebody. Maybe you were very sure of it, maybe at some point, and now maybe something has happened with this Tower energy that has made you wonder, is what I feel what I actually feel, or am I just creating this sort of feeling for myself because that's what I've been told, or that's what, you know, I think that I want, or that's what other people have said, you know, this is how you should be feeling. I just feel there's a bit of confusion going on right now, and this is why you're going into 2023, and that why the theme of 2023 seems to be about getting more in touch with your spiritual side and strengthening that intuition. When I say that, it's kind of like going with your gut and kind of sticking with it and really just trying to recognize what is, you know, what is that little like nudge, you know, in the back of your mind, like, you know, like that feeling, like really listening to it and really like becoming aware of it. That's what I feel like is going on here overall. Okay. All right, so let's get into each month here. Now, keep in mind, energy is fluid. I will say that minor arcana, to me, feels it's more everyday stuff, something that could just be going on in your life. And then major arcana, if it shows up, is more important, something to take note of when it shows up. It can be perhaps a turning point for you in that month. So just something to keep in mind of how I've been reading this reading. But yes, energy is fluid and we all have free will, so it can affect a lot of things here. But from my experience, it seems the energy, like in general, seemed to be pretty accurate. Okay, so we'll start with January. 5 of Cups. I am going to clarify with some charms, but when I'm getting this, I'm feeling like a disappointment. It could be a disappointment in yourself. It just comes across as something really didn't go the way that maybe you were hoping for it to go. It is a little bit of crying over spilt milk I'm getting here. It can be a feeling of not happy with what you've got and not really realizing not seeing the silver lining in a situation. Okay, let's clarify. I'm going to use charms, which you can't really see, but because I don't want to spill them everywhere. So we have the 6 of Wands. Okay, I don't want all of those. It's too many. Okay. So we have the 6 of Wands. We have blood. What the fuck? What is this? Okay. Hygiene products and sailboat. Okay, I'm gonna say, if you are a woman or you have the ability to menstruate, there may be something going on there. I don't like to really dive too much into health because I am not a doctor. But there could be something going on here in terms of your reproduction system, that there's something disappointing about that, or something that's not making you happy. I'm not going to go too much into that because then I'm getting into specifics, and I don't think this spread is not good for specifics. I feel like there's something to pay attention here too. This is not something that you should probably ignore. Sailboat. It seems sailboat can have to do with vacation. It can have to be with taking a break, you know, getting some rest and relaxation here. So perhaps this feeling of this 5 of Cups leads to taking some sort of break, maybe some sort of trip or some sort of travel going on here for January. Yeah, that energy is a little alarming here, having blood and that and the menstrual products. Yeah, that is a little alarming. It's very specific though. I could also get from that there could be an accident as well, so be careful. with that. I'm also getting like mood swings as well. So this 5 of Cups, it's not like you're going to be sad for the entirety of January. I feel like ups and downs. I feel like there may be some ups and downs. So maybe pay attention to that. Maybe pay attention to your health, perhaps. If you need professional health advice, perhaps go to your doctor or your pharmacist or something, if that's how you're feeling. Okay, we'll go on to February. We have the Queen of Swords. I feel for February, it's all about, you know, being truthful, but yes, but finding out the truth. I feel in February, it's like you'll be in this energy of, I want to know the truth. I'm ready to know the truth, and I want to know the truth. And I'm going to find the truth. And really sticking to like the facts here. You know, it's like, no, don't bullshit me here. Don't try to bullshit me here. Like, I want to know what's real. I feel, I don't know where that's coming from, but that's just the energy there for February. I want to know what's up. Don't bullshit me. I can smell it. Okay, 2 want to come out. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the 4 of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting like, I'm not interested. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is a very caring energy. You know, she cares for other people. I'm getting that you're not interested in other people's feelings, in a sense. It's like, when it comes to finding out the truth, there's a little bit of you may not care how that makes somebody feel. If they're gonna lie to you, if they're gonna bullshit you, you're like, I don't care. I don't care why you're doing it. I don't care like how you're feeling. You know, it is a bit of a me type of energy, but I feel it's justified. The truth, I feel it's either on your side or you're justified because you want to find out the truth. So you're like, yeah, I don't care what sob story you're telling me. I'm just not interested. I want the truth. That's what I'm getting. Wow, Aries. Watch out in February for Aries. Yeah, we have Compass and we have Champagne. I do feel you probably will find the truth, whatever truth that you're looking for. Champagne, you know, all about popping bottles, celebratory. Compass, you know, going in the right direction. I feel the truth will probably lead you in the right direction, whatever that is. Okay. March. Oh, Queen of Cups. That's nice to see from March, or from February to March. See, they're looking at each other. That you go from, you know, I want the truth, you can't handle the truth, to being a little bit more caring, a little bit more understanding of people's emotions. I don't know what's going on in February, but like I said, there's a bit of like, yeah, I don't care about your sob story. I just want the truth. And then I feel in March, you go into this, there's this energy of being more compassionate, being more empathetic towards other people. There's a love energy here. I don't know. Maybe you might be in love, or you might just be feeling love. Just feeling really, oh, okay, Ace of Cups. I don't know what that is. You might find something new to love. It doesn't have to be a person. It can be a pet or anything like that. I'm not going to go into specifics because I can't, it's just not going to work. But there seems to be something new that you've fallen in love with here in March, which is promising and it's nice. It could be anything, though. Anything or anyone. New, old. I think it's something that you cut out before. Yeah, axe. I feel like this is something that maybe you didn't give it a chance before, or something that didn't give you a chance before. Yeah, there's beauty. Wanting to give more. to this. That rose here, it just feels, I don't know, you've just got this really lovey energy here in March. It's very nice. It's like, it's a very gentle energy here. I am getting a little bit of kill 'em with kindness as well. Maybe if somebody is not, I don't know, treating you very well or just being an asshole. I don't think it's like you're not gonna go the mean route. It's more going the kindness, kill 'em with kindness direction here. Yeah, the angel, it's just all very sort of supportive, lovey energy here that it seems to to be in here in March. I mean, it's nice. Okay, April. We have Chariot in reverse. See, that's a major arcana. April might be a point where you're feeling a little directionless, where you may be feeling like either nothing is happening and like nothing's really, you're not really moving forward, feeling a little stuck, or just not really knowing which way to move forward. I'm getting like the feeling, it's like you know, you're looking at the map, you knew where you were going and things were going fine, you're chugging along, and then it's like you're going along and you start looking around you and you're like, oh, this is not looking very familiar. And then you have to stop and be like, am I lost? I think I need directions. Obviously, this is energetically, it's not what's actually happening, but that's what it kind of feels like, you know, in your life. Maybe you were thinking you were on the right path for yourself, and perhaps at this point, it can be like stopping a moment to kind of gather yourself, to make sure you're going down the path that you want to go down. Or it can be like, hold on, like, you know, hold on, let me reevaluate things. Let me see here. Let's get the clarifier. Knight of Wands. It could be that maybe you're going a little too hard. You know, the Knight of Wands can get a little too focused on one thing, a little too one-track minded. That could come in with the energy from March, you know, this lovey energy. Perhaps maybe you were just so focused on whatever it is that you've fallen in love with, and that in April you might be like, hold on, I think I'm getting a little off track here. I think I went a little too hard and I'm going a little off track here. So it's like time to sort of maybe reevaluate the direction that you're going. Okay, let's see what we got. We have Key. Yeah, this I feel April here is an important time for you in 2023. It's important to stop here, like stop and sort of figure out where you're going, because you don't want to go the wrong way. You have TV. I don't know what that means. And we have flag, pride. TV and flag. It could, I mean, it could just be something that you hear on TV that makes you stop and think. I'm getting a little bit of nostalgic there as well. With flag, this could be, it can be that it's difficult for, that could be the little bit of difficulty here. Your pride might get in the way. It might be difficult to stop here. You know, maybe you just want to keep on going, or it might be just difficult to realize, you know, to tell yourself, you know, this is important. You might be going down the wrong track here. You know, it can be that as well. But April seems to be sort of one of those pivotal moments And it's around your birthday too, so maybe something to do with that. Okay, May. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Now you're going into this energy of I'm not giving up. Like, when does an Aries give up? Aries doesn't give up. Yeah, this is I'm not giving up. This is a lot of resilient energy. You know, I might have gone through a lot of shit. You know, I might be battle worn here, but I'm not giving up. I'm a survivor, all that stuff here. I'm still I'm still standing. Oops, okay. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. There's just this willingness to keep going, to keep learning, in whatever it is that's going on. Like, that's kind of what's keeping you going, is like, you know, there's so much more for you to learn in whatever the situation is, and it's like, I just want to keep learning. I just want to keep going. I'm getting like a bit of like Energizer Bunny here. You remember, I don't know if you know, I don't even know if they still have commercials with the Energizer Bunny, or the pink bunny just keeps on going and going and going. That's what I'm getting here for May. You're like the little Energizer Bunny, trying to find your direction. I do also feel with the Page of Pentacles, it's, you know, I don't think you fully know the direction you're going, but the Page of Pentacles is learning which direction, learning which way to go, having, you know, like figuring it out. Okay. Oh, that's the She-Devil. We have Coffin. I would be wary that there may be some things in May that might be tempting you off your path here. That could be what is kind of tiring, because there's a bit of an exhausted energy here as well, of you know, you keep going. Like I said, the Energizer Bunny, it's like, what's that song, you know, I get knocked out but I get up again. You know, I feel like that's what's going on here. It's like, you keep getting knocked down, you know, with the Coffin here. You know, things just keep, it's like you keep trying to start things and they keep ending. Like, I don't know if you're starting, but maybe there's just things that are ending here, or losing things, losing out on things here. But it's like you keep picking yourself back up here, because it's like, I'm gonna keep going. But perhaps there's a temptation here to give up as well, you know. But I don't think that your energy here, I feel, won't allow you to give up, but I feel like the temptation is there to just throw in the towel. So I just, you know, be aware of that, I guess. June, we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so you're moving on from something here, and your energy is moving towards your happiness. You know, the Eight of Cups is about, it's time to move on. It's time to move on, time to let go of something that has probably been around for some time, because it's 8. 8 is pretty far into the cycle. It's kind of played its part, whatever it is. Time to move on, because it's not hitting the same way anymore. It's not making you happy. I hope it's not what's here in March, that new thing, new whatever that you fell in love with here. It could be, but there's just something here that you feel has run its course, and it's time to move on to something else. Now, it doesn't have to be something else completely, just time to move on to something that is going to make you happier than whatever this is. It's like, you don't want to be stagnant, right? Let's see. Clarifying energy here. Yeah, Seven of Swords. It's like being more honest with yourself here. Like I said, with the High Priestess, you know, you might be trusting yourself more, trusting your intuition that, you know, it's time to move on from whatever this is. But I feel the Seven of Swords here is more about trusting yourself, not wanting to lie to yourself anymore, not trying to deceive yourself here. You know, in that the Eight of Cups is good, because you might be trying to, you might have been telling yourself up to this point that whatever this Eight of Cups represents, that it's fine, it's good, I'm happy, you know, but you're not. And I feel at this point in June, it's like, you know, who am I kidding? Why am I lying to myself? I'm not happy in whatever this situation is, or whatever the Eight of Cups represents. And it's time to let this go. It's time to move on. I want to be happy. And if I'm being real with myself, I'm not happy. We have Fan. What is that? Black Cat. And Mirror. I do feel like, yeah, you're taking a good look at yourself in the mirror here. Being honest with yourself. Black Cat is good fortune. There could be, I don't know if you see a cat, I guess, in June, a black cat, maybe that's a sign. That could be a sign for you then. Remember, we're all about using our intuition, right? You know, it just reminded me of the Matrix. You know, that there's that part in the Matrix where Neo's like, oh, deja vu. And he saw the black cat, and they all like freak out, and they're like, wait, what did you say? What did you see exactly? And he's like, I just saw a cat. And they're like, no, what did you see exactly? He's like, I saw a cat, and then I saw another cat. And they're like, oh fuck. So not that it's a bad thing, but maybe pay attention to black cats crossing your path here. It's not bad, it's actually good here. The Fan indicates to me that this could be something that feels quite intense. Like intense feelings might be going on as well in this month. Okay. July. Judgment in reverse. I don't like this energy because it feels like you may be repeating something here that you should have learned a lesson in. It feels a little bit like repeating the past. It can be wary of repeating the past, but the energy here is there's an opportunity here for you to repeat the past on something that you really shouldn't be repeating, something that you should have moved on from. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is, obviously in context, but it's the energy here, and it's major arcana, so we should pay attention to it. Yeah, look, the devil. You're being tempted here. Something is tempting you, something from the past. This could be a person who's coming in from your past who is tempting you to repeat something that you don't want to. Just for an example, I don't like to give specifics because, like I said, we're like in July here. We're pretty far out. So, I mean, you know, the further we get out, the more fuzzy it gets. But this is a yearly reading. So the devil here, it can be an ex, or just somebody that maybe you've had a falling out with, somebody that you were done with here, and there was a good reason for it, but they could be coming back into your energy again, tempting you. It doesn't even have to be a person. It can be anything, some sort of old habit, something that was triggering you, something that you had gotten over, I feel, or you should have gotten over. And there's just this energy that you may do things that aren't good for you, that you really shouldn't do. I would be very wary about July here with this energy. Because they're both major arcana. Those are big energies there. And they're not great. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, we have Gem. We have Spider. And we have this Book of Shadows here. Okay, so whatever this is probably going to try to distract you from whatever's going on, perhaps your life purpose, distract you from the direction that you're going. It could even be distracting you from things from before, like, you know, the energy here in June was, you know, I'm walking away, you know, I'm going towards my happiness. This could be distracting to you. It's trying to distract you, this energy. We have spider, communication. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody, if it's a person, they could be like trying to spin their web here, trying to get you caught in this web. Or it's just energy. You know, you don't want to get caught in this web, you know, of this devil energy here. Yeah, Book of Shadows. A lot of communication, a lot of information. Okay. In July, be careful about the things that you read, you know, where you're getting your information from. I feel like really make sure you're getting them from reputable sources. That's what I'm getting here. Like, try not to jump to conclusions on things before you know all the information, whether it's like news that you hear or something like you see in a video on like YouTube or something. Like, if there's some video on YouTube where somebody is claiming something, like, you know, maybe check it out, make sure that it's factual, or if it's just somebody who's saying shit to you, you know, be wary of gossip and rumors. You know, try to like maybe not even listen to it. I don't know. There's just something about the information here. The information might not be that great and it might be distracting to you, or it might be, yeah, it's just there, and you might just be making the same old mistakes, and it could go the opposite way. You know, maybe you're the one who's doing the talking, maybe being gossipy or something like that. Just be very, very careful, I feel, about the information that you get here in July, right? We're at July. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we've got there. August. Oh, the sun in reverse. It's not bad, but I feel it's in reverse probably because of the energy of July is probably bleeding into August. But it does feel like things are getting better. It's more positive, but there's something off. Let me see here. Let's get some clarifiers. Knight of Swords. It's all about information here. Truth. Perhaps there's some sort of truth that you don't want to hear. It's a little of like, you know, sticking your fingers in your ears and going la 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 la, like, I don't want to hear it, because it's like, you know, it's true, but you don't want it to be true. There's a bit of there's kind of that energy here. There's a bit of jumping to conclusions as well. I feel somebody might also be trying to force their truth onto you, being kind of forceful with their communication, like really trying to convince you of something here. I'm not sure if you're going to be convinced or not, but it does feel like somebody's really trying to convince you here. That could be an energy that's going on here in August as well. Yeah. It doesn't feel like that bad though. It's just something to be aware of. What is that? That's a mummy. Okay. Restrictions. Why am I getting all the Halloween stuff? Yeah, socializing. This has to do with people. I don't know, I keep getting all of the... There's a witch. It's August. So the witch has to do with your spiritual side. Although it's feeling a little like, I don't like to say it, but you know, it can be that somebody could be doing spell work here on you, because there's just, that night feels like somebody's really trying to convince you of something, like really trying to convince you. I don't know if they mean to do it. You know, you can do spells because it's just energy. So if you're really trying, like if this person's really trying to manifest you, you know, to be convinced of whatever it is that they're trying to convince you, that energy that they're sending to you, I mean, it's negative energy, and it can really like start to affect you here. It can make you feel bound and restricted in some way here. What's this? I don't know, like there's just an energy here. Somebody doesn't want something to change. I don't know if it's you or somebody else. But the energy here is like, I don't want it to change. It can be you. Maybe you're trying to convince somebody of some truth as well. It doesn't have to be an outside energy. It can be that you really want to convince other people of something. Maybe they're not listening to you. Maybe you're trying to be social and you could be putting out negative energy. So be very careful of that as well, because that negative energy can be very restricting for you as well. So it can go either way. All right, September. The moon, look at you. Look at the end of the year, kind of going at the end of summer into fall. There seems to be a lot of like important energies here. Although they're not fun energies, but they're important, you know, probably important to your growth for 2023. September, we have the moon in reverse. It could be an emotional time for you. I don't know why. You just might be feeling really anxious, worried, afraid. Here, afraid of things that you don't know about. Whether it is, you know, just the unknown in general, or just you don't know where things are going, afraid of what you can't see. Let's get clarifier. Oh, look at that. The world. I'm going to be honest. This could be bigger than you. This could be something globally that you're worried about. Something in the world that's going on globally that you might be kind of concerned about or just really emotional about here. I don't know. I don't know what that means. But it feels kind of bigger than you. Out, like, you know, it's not just in your like bubble. It seems to be outside of your bubble. That it could be, maybe it's starting to creep into your bubble. Maybe it's something that was going on or something that is going on in the world at that time that is now suddenly it affects you. So it's not like you maybe you don't feel as distant from it anymore. I don't know. I don't really know. It just feels, I just get a lot of like anxious energy, and it feels to be something perhaps global, something that's going on in the world. Let's see what else. What's this peace sign? Reconciliation. Okay, geez, I did not want like a gazillion things. Hold on. I'm going to take them, but okay. Okay, what do we got? We have Peace, Punch Bowl. These kind of go together. Bunny Girl, yes. It's the fear of the unknown here that I'm getting. Because the Bunny Girl, she's kind of like, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, the first aid kit. We have Candy. And we have Harlequin. I don't know what this energy is. I mean, it can go so many directions, dude. So I'll just give you the energies here and you can apply it how, you know, you in your situation, because we're at September. This is pretty far out. So we have peace here. It can be yeah, just wanting peace, or there could be peace. There could be some sort of apology or reconciliation here. Punch Bowl is very giving, sharing, you know, communal type of energy. Like I said, the Bunny Girl is very innocent, you know, kind of naive, kind of doesn't know what's going on here. We have Candy, which is kind of giving or getting something for nothing. It is kind of like a charity type of energy, giving to charity or getting charity. It's that type of energy. We have first aid kit. You know, this can be illness, anything to do with medical illnesses here, or wanting or giving help in some way. There seems to be, you know, this sort of wanting, giving help, being generous, charity sort of energy going on, along with this I don't know what's going on, a little clueless, a little naive. Here in the Harlequin is about wearing masks, you know, not presenting your true self, or not, or people pretending, people not being authentic, people wearing masks around you and just pretending, maybe pretending to be generous or caring. I don't know. Those are all the energies there, and I'm just going to give them to you, okay? But your energy, your main one, is the moon here. So there is an emotional energy, like quite emotionally charged here. So you might be feeling kind of down in the dumps here in September. I don't know why, because I'm not going to know specifics, but there's this energy of just not really feeling that great emotionally here. Okay. September, October. Whoa. We have the King of Swords. Okay, so this is your energy of, I've decided to do something. I've decided I'm going to do something here. Yeah, okay. You know, that's like making a plan and deciding I'm going to do it, kind of thing. You know, being more organized, being even like delegating a little bit if there are other people around, like telling people, you know, what we're gonna do here, being the decision maker here. Like if people can't make up their mind about something, it's like, well, I'm gonna step in, I'm gonna make the decision, and this is why. It's like you're gonna have the facts to back it up here. I'm like, this is why I decided to do it this way, because of XYZ kind of thing here. Just somebody who kind of does take the lead here, especially things that need a lot of organization, or some sort of strategy or management in that sort of, in those sort of areas. Let's see, clarifier. Yeah, we have temperance. Temperance is about compromise here. Yeah, I feel like your energy is like, I'm going to make a compromise here. It's like almost like you're stepping up here in a way to create balance in a situation here. It's to balance things out, you know, make sure that things are going, keeping the peace, keeping things calm here. A birthday cake. So like, I swear, like you can see how many like the other colors are here, but I'm keep getting all the Halloween ones, which is just interesting to me. If you're just wondering, I mean, they're not like purposely color coded. I was just trying different papers. They're more or less prototypes. Okay. So the other energies that we got here, we have birthday cake. What is this, October? Oh, somebody's birthday in October. Birthday wishes. Also celebrations. It could something to do with that, because we have like an event, like a party or something, or some sort of something to celebrate here. The ninja is sneaky though. I don't know if that's you or somebody else. There's an energy of maybe having to do something on the down low. Maybe these decisions could be, they have to be done either in secret, or it can be, I'm getting a little subtle, but maybe that's not the right word. Maybe in private. It's not something that would be out in public, like for everybody to know about, maybe. Yeah. Okay. I don't really know what else to tell you there. November. November, we've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. November feels like the energy here is a little uncomfortable. I don't know if it's good uncomfortable, because, you know, a good uncomfortable is getting out of your comfort zone. You know, the things that you find are comfortable to you, and doing things that make you feel uncomfortable, but that's not always a bad thing, right? We have the 7 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like perhaps you're letting your guard down a little bit here in November. And that can be kind of uncomfortable. You know, letting your guard down, you know, maybe letting people in. Maybe, you know, I don't know. We're pretty far out in November, but there just seems to be maybe a bit of a vulnerability going on here. Maybe you're feeling a little more vulnerable here. You have carriage. What is this? What is this Cinderella story that's going on here? The Cinderella story. Fairy tales. You have a jack-o'-lantern. The jack-o'-lantern is it can be something from Halloween. I'm not, you know, I'll put that out because this is November, so it could be maybe start of November here. Halloween might have something to do with this. I'm getting a Cinderella vibe. So if we know the story of Cinderella, the part of this story that is sticking out to me is from rags to riches, you know, that kind of thing. You know, somebody who was down and out, down on their luck, basically, and getting an opportunity, here to kind of show them what they got, kind of thing. That could be, you know, the energy here, getting some opportunity, because I'm getting like a lot of fairy tale thing. Like it could, maybe it's a fairy tale because there's an uncomfortableness, you know, here, stepping outside of your comfort zone possibly here. That could be the energy. All right, December. In December, we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting an energy here where it's kind of like it's all about me. It's like I'm worried about me, myself, and I here. Just be careful about overindulging here. Getting a little too selfish here, but it does feel like it's all about you. What you want. Oh, isn't that nice? We end with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all over this reading. Your intuition will be very important for you in 2023. Like following your intuition, you know, following that gut feeling. Your instincts here seem to be very predominant here in 2023 for you, because it's come out in all the high priestesses that I have available in these decks, and everything that I've got have come out. So it is an important energy. That's why it's the theme here for you for 2023. Okay. So when I say a selfish energy, it's more like I am focusing on me. Now, the 9 of Pentacles is also an energy of maybe I'm not focusing enough on me. Maybe you're not enjoying the things that you've worked for as well. Maybe you're feeling like you can't enjoy it, or you can't get what you want, or you can't do what you want to do in life, kind of thing here. There's something, it could be restricting to you, but there's also an energy of I'm just gonna do what I want to do. Not in a like cocky type of way. It feels somewhat deserved, but it can cross the line into entitlement. We have Spyglass. It literally says on the back, only you. And I think it's more about you, not on somebody. I feel like people they could be spying on you. People could be watching you. Watching, what are you going to do? What is your next move? Yeah, butterfly. Very carefree. Very like, no worries here. That's why I'm like, be careful that you're not getting a little like too ahead of yourself here. In this energy, I feel like that's where your instincts kick in. Like, when do you think you're going too far? Like, when are you going too far with this? You know, how far is too far? Are you being too selfish? You know, like, ask yourself, am I being too selfish? Here, am I thinking about other people's needs, or am I just thinking about my own needs and nobody else's? Like, that could be what's going on here. There's the foam, the little foam art here, but I'm drawn to, like, see, it has a 1 on it. You know, I'm number 1. We're number 1. Yeah, I do feel like, I don't know what's going on here. It feels like a little bit like, fuck it. I'm gonna do, like, what's good for me. Just, be wary about if you're being a little too selfish or overindulgent here. All right, that's it. You know, that's what I've got for you. I know it was going to be an hour. I know I said 40 minutes, but I said, like, you know, if we spend 5 minutes per month, that's easily an hour, right? So that's what I got for you, Aries, for 2023. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this or you found it entertaining in any way, please like, share, or subscribe. It really helps me do more with the channel. As I mentioned at the beginning, if you would like a personal reading, I have those available on my Etsy shop. If you're interested in that, you can check that out. Link is in the description box below, and it's on the screen there, as you can see. I will be going through the other signs slowly but surely throughout January. Give me a break. It does take like an hour per sign, and there are 12 signs, so I will get them done eventually. But it's not gonna be like super speedy, so just yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are. Take care. Good luck for 2023, and I will talk to you later. Bye.